and be welcome to the next episode of Art of the Roll. Arr. Hello,
Yarr.
moderator. I see you've stuck around for a bit or so. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Great job. Now say bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi.
See
Well, this is
you
going to
in
be
the
quite.
chat.
This is going to be quite the episode today, because
what's that?
well, Greyhide doesn't know about it, but we have a certain stone of galore in our possession, but we don't know what we're doing next with it. But that's so
Yeah,
people
you
just
do.
tuning in. This is going to be an episode to watch. I would just say, stick around. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's about to get. We're about to go headlong into danger in some manner or
Foul
another.
deeds await.
So some quick announcements be on afoot. We got tabletop RPG music on Patreon. Check them out for all our music. Also, where's that? You know, sometimes on the boat, I get very hungry, and all you have is the carbs. And my friend Pirate lost his foot on the travel to America or something.
Oh, that's
And
sad.
if only he had
Very
ramen,
sad.
carb-free ramen.
If only.
If only he
If
had
only such a thing.
Emmy ramen.
Carb-free ramen. Is that a thing?
That'd be a
That's-
thing, lass.
That would solve so many problems for me because we all love ramen, but it's a mountain of carbs, and it makes me feel like a sphere after having ramen. So if we get a
Yeah, I like that,
carb-free
yeah.
ramen that is vegetable-based, and the question is, does it still have the same amazing flavor that we depend on in a ramen dish? How's the flavor?
It's not bad.
Not
It gets you
bad.
glasses still.
I've
Paul
heard
says
that
it's delicious.
Great.
It's
I heard
great.
it's wonderful. Great.
It's better to cook it a little bit more than what the package says. Make it
Oh.
nice and a little bit more cooked.
Well, I
Otherwise,
like it a little
might
bit
taste a
firm.
little.
I like it a little al dente, my ramen, but that's me. But people who like it squishy can cook it longer, I would say.
Well, I'm not saying the moderator is some type of expert on these matters, but she's a bit of an expert on these matters, and she says cook it a little longer.
Okay.
She says you don't want this
Nice.
one al dente.
No al dente for this kind. Okay,
Ah.
so cook it a little bit longer. Well, I look
also-
forward to getting a case of Imi ramen soon.
We be sending it through the seas to you soon, lad. Also,
Arr!
remember when you check out, put in the coupon code Art of the Roll, no spaces, and you would get $5 off.
Sounds
Arr.
good. Just for
That's
saying
bad.
art of the roll, that sounds incredible. And you'd be
Art
helping us
of the
to your
roll.
favorite D&D stream, so.
But you have to say, Art of the Lord.
Art of the Roll. Also check out our Discord, and there's our link tree. Check out all the links. But also check out our Discord.
Indeed.
You also get the summaries from the Discord, so you don't have to catch up on all the episodes unless you really want to. Oh no, the leprechaun's coming in. I better roll the intro. Here we go.
Roll.
Don't say boom.
Kaboom!
Ah,
Sorry.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I said don't say boom.
Boom. Why not?
So-
Why? Don't tell me how to live.
Someone saying something? Oh. So, last time we left off, I think we were, let's see, our heroes had just finished and dispatched their bane. Wait. Nope. Wrong summary. Ha ha ha. I totally don't read off a summary, though. So, we had just... everybody was waking up at Troll Skull, and Fig headed out to Pokemore, an enclosed garden belonging to the Emerald Enclave, and eventually got Fitz to follow her as well. There, they crafted a plan to deliver the Stone of Galore and Victorio's diary to Geralith, who was kind of a semi-deity deity that inhabited the garden. unfortunately, things didn't go that great. Geraldine said she couldn't actually do that for them. Said maybe the garden keeper could do it for them. And so, talking to the garden keeper, they found out where there's this powerful monk in the mountains called Hlam. They could probably possibly talk to, but that's about the gardens themselves were not that protected. But Fitz decided. So after a while, they eventually decided that wasn't going to work out, and they headed back to Troll Skull. There's a lot more to that scene, by the way, including a slap that was heard around the world from Angelo against Greyhide. But so you should check that out. But that's my quick summary of the lot. Once they went back
there was an unprovoked assault by Angelo on me. A slap heard around the world, and it was on a live broadcast. Everyone saw it happen, and it left us all sort of stunned. And it was like,
after
Greyhide is this
got
fake,
slapped,
or was this was it preordained?
Yeah.
It looked fake, but no, it was real.
I don't know.
Would we say unprovoked? Would we say unprovoked? Really?
I certainly say it was unprovoked.
If
you see the footage,
you would.
yeah.
Tim Barry said it was unprovoked. Some comedian in Waterdeep.
Well,
but yeah. Anyways,
happening around here. Yes.
Once back at Troll Skull, the group met with Mert, Rainier, and Vajra, and they determined, given the connections the Castellanters have with the City Watch, they couldn't really go the route of trying to turn them in there. Mert was all gung-ho to go take care of them, but Vajra, after talking it out, had more of a reasonable approach, saying that there's no rush here because they obviously need the gold from Neverember for some reason, so they don't need to take care of them today. And so you'll pretty much as a group.
They're only eating orphans, no big deal.
Only eating orphans. Only fingers at a time.
Right.
But so that's when Fitz got the idea to steal the Stone of Galore, which, by the way, we forgot some of the aspects of Stone of Galore, so we'll go through that when we start. The Fitz stole the Stone of Galore and asked it effectively, "Hey, where's Greyhide's sister?" And it gave you a pretty good description of where that is. So the group headed there. There was a lot more to that scene too that people should check out. But so you headed to where the sister is in the sewers. He came up with this big stealth plan, except some terrible person in the chat made Greyhide yell headlong into danger, and it ruined all stealth plans. But through some diplomacy and persuasions, you convinced the situation to de-escalate, and you're able to talk to Kira.
Greyhide finally got to meet his sister after all of these years, and it was a heart-rending moment. Ruined by the fact that my good friend tried to get into my sister's pants, but I let it slide. Because he's a good guy, and if they end up together,
also
it could be worse, right?
As a reminder, you can use channel points to affect the game.
Yeah. Right.
Make us hate each other. You still have a shot.
She might come visit us. I don't know. I think it was partly because of me.
It was pretty successful. But the party learned long ago that the sister hero was actually captured by Durbane, and it was actually Xanathar, a group from Xanathar, that ended up capturing her from Durbane and freed her from that. And so she thinks she owes Xanathar like a life debt, pretty much, to work with him. And even though Fig wanted to basically force her to leave, and also take her spot to get reconnaissance, Greyhide decided that it was really up to her. And so they ended up letting Kira stay, working for Xanathar at the time. But through some persuasion and some seduction by Greyhide and Fitz, won't say who did what, they found out they convinced the sister to possibly meet them at Troll Skull one of these days, which may be against Xanathar's rules. But anyways, right after you left, I assume that's where we left off, and I need Fitz to roll a. Fitz, you were the last one to talk to Galore, right? I think so.
I'm the only one to have spoken with the stone, which Greyhide.
I need you to roll.
The keeper at the Emerald Enclave.
You don't care about that. But roll 2 D100s.
Oh.
You know how to do that? I don't think you've ever done that in D&D Beyond. It should be the very bottom dice. It shows like 2 D10s together. Okay, awesome.
There's a D100.
The one with 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. 2 D100s. Well, this is terrifying. Okay. And we've got a nice...
Actually needed them separately. Hopefully it gives me the 2 numbers. Wow, that's taking a while, isn't it?
Right.
There you go.
We've
47
got
and 38. So,
In.
interesting.
That means
Okay.
interesting.
You don't notice any nothing there that you notice. And 38.
Wait, where are we right now?
Are we still in the sewer?
You are still in the sewers on the way back.
Okay.
And we can skip all the way back to Troll Skull if you don't want to do anything in that time.
Unless something happens, some sort of encounter with a bugbear, or no, I think everything's gonna be fine.
Fitz, you feel like you're kind of tired, and you start to develop a bit of a cough. People notice around you, you just cough every once in a while. You feel like you're a little drained. You actually have disadvantage on all strength and constitution checks. Also, Enigma needs to take a drink.
Oh, we're doing that? I guess so.
Did you say me?
Yeah, Enigma has to take a drink.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm not drinking because it's not St. Patrick's Day, thankfully.
No. It's only for JCK
Fitz and Enigma,
and Mike.
yeah.
Yeah, Fitz.
But that was the one day that we were all drinking. It was.
Yeah.
There was that one day that we were all drinking. That was a hell of a day.
That one was removed.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it for now.
Sorry,
But yeah, do you want to just skip ahead to Troll Skull unless anyone has anything you want to do on the way back?
But wait, he rolled 2
This is the wrong
dice. You were
music.
like interesting, and then what are we? What's happening?
Well, one of them ended up he seemed kind of sickly.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, do we notice?
I don't think
Or
there's going to
is
be
it
any
really noticeable?
casinos in the sewers, so I'm not going to roll for anything. So I'll just assume there's no gambling establishments in the
Drink
deep.
that seduce juice.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Gotta take a drink. Gotta take that seduce juice.
Sorry, I'm feeling quite under the weather. I'm just gonna.
Fitz, are you okay?
Oh,
Do we
totally
notice? Or
fine.
no?
Nothing a bit of bourbon can't help.
Yes, nothing but a bourbon can't help. You know, I'll be fine.
Do we notice?
Yeah, everybody notices that he's coughing, at least.
Oh. Fitz, did
It's not like constant, just every once in a while it's kind of like hack,
Did you
and then it
swallow sewage juice? Like, what's up?
Are you all feeling all right there, Fitz? You seem a little under the weather.
Yes, I don't know. I must have come down with cold. I hope that dwarf didn't have anything strange.
We
Ugh.
should set him on fire. Just to be safe.
I don't think that
Well,
would help. No. Is
well,
this
it
what
would
you...
it would protect us from getting whatever you had, but I don't think we're there yet. You know, we're not ready to set him on fire yet. Maybe after he dies.
You have a
but-
tinderbox, Enigma, if you want to try to, or a torch if you want to try to like hit him with the torch.
Okay, let me do that. I just want to try a little bit. Guys, I'm just gonna try this.
No,
No, what are
I'm
you-
not going to
are
be
you-
lit on fire. This is
What?
a terrible idea.
It's a good idea.
Greyhide, I feel like
What
you
school
could handle
of
this.
not medicine?
Hey,
Roy.
I tried talking to her before.
How do I
Once
do
Enigma
this?
makes up her mind.
Roll an unarmed attack.
No, wait, what? No.
That would be unarmed strike, right?
Which one is that?
Ooh.
Oh, Greyhide has to suddenly suffer a mood swing.
Oh my
By the way, look at her hit her cat.
Why are you attacking Fitz? I don't think this is right.
Thank you, Greyhide. It's not
This is
right.
my friend.
Guys,
Please.
what's happening?
I just-
The log.
Okay,
Can I just
Trust me.
watch her and like walk away from her lighting a torch? I'm not gonna just
wait, when
stand
did
there.
she?
I'm gonna.
By the way, when did she catch up with us? Like, can we just?
Oh, that's
keep it
true.
out
She's
of
not
here?
even there.
Not even there. Like, she's
She just
a troll
popped
skull.
in.
Like just where?
Technically, you're back at Troll Skull, so how about we wait
Actually-
till we all get back to Troll
Actually,
Skull?
Enigma met you on the way back.
Okay.
She was able to find you.
Carrying a tinderbox and a flamethrower, let's say.
No, Enigma, you
Okay.
can actually track where Greyhide is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Enigma, how did you find us?
That's
and
what happens
why are
when
you?
you sleep with dubious exchange fluids.
I warned you, Greyhide. Penetration is the road to slavery. I told you.
Okay.
Every
I
every
tried to be
drow
more subtle
knows.
about it, but,
Where has this gone?
did you have
Every
a cough?
drow
Right,
knows.
I
I-
did,
We
I
just
did
get
set him
home,
on
guys.
fire, right?
Ugh.
Oh, so
What?
interesting enough, you weren't exactly expecting Enigma to come up and try to burn you, and it didn't hurt.
Okay.
Like the fire hit you, it just didn't hurt.
See? Easy peasy.
That's-
Told ya.
Yep.
Fine.
Still not feeling better, but thank you for attempting to
Anyway,
light
we
me
wanna-
medically on fire. That's
You're
so
welcome.
kind of you.
Here, what is this?
Welcome.
What is this?
Yep. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, can you get a
What
little
kind of-
explanation?
What kind of lame fire is this? It's a cum-sized exclamator. Is that the name of the next NPC?
I don't think he spent the points for it, but we actually still need Jordy as the next NPC. That's still on our list.
because
Oh,
I
we're
don't
behind
want to
on
deal
NPCs.
with that guy.
What, it's a cum-sized Esquire the Sirs?
No.
Oh, that is. He did spend the points. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is the next NPC.
Well, Jordy comes first.
Oh, good.
Circumcised comes second.
Yeah,
Oh, I got that
Getting
wrong.
out, what
it's
is
not
with
circumcised, but yeah.
the non-burning fire? What's up?
Yeah, Enigma, do I
Why is
feel
that
anything
so
from this fire?
sensitive? So what? The non-vampire Enigma tried to light Fitz on fire, and everyone's still. You're all living in the past. That was that happened in the past. Not a
I
long
mean,
time
I
ago,
don't
but-
feel burned, so I guess.
Yeah, but what
we
is
can-
it?
What? What is what? The fire? I don't know. Enigma, why? I don't know why Enigma's fire didn't hurt. Does seem.
It looks like a
strange.
normal torch.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
you're immune to fire. Well, that's good, isn't it?
He's a vampire.
I don't
I mean-
think I'm immune to fire. Also, I think vampires
Literally, yeah.
aren't immune to fire.
How
we
would
should
you
try-
know? Vampire.
Yeah, so that's something only a
Just
vampire would
hearsay.
know. Oh.
No, I heard that you can burn vampires. Enigma, why don't we try putting some fire on you and see what happens?
But
I'm
she's
not
not a
gonna-
vampire.
Master Sprout's here.
That would prove nothing
Thank you.
to a non-vampire.
No, it would prove that she was a vampire.
Greyhide
I
takes
think
out
I
his
should have
axe.
been a lawyer. Like I'm so good at navigating this web of lies that people are trying to spin. You know?
I'm just gonna
so,
stop down the sewers, and I've had enough of you all. This is
right.
ridiculous.
You start heading back.
I have back, but I like my eyes are on her now. Oh, weirdo.
On Enigma? Okay.
Yeah.
So disadvantage on everything unless it's Enigma related, then it's advantage.
Master
Um,
of Sprouts, that is hilarious. Invite me. Invite Enigma. See what happens.
So you make it,
Oh my
assuming you
God.
all follow Fitz back, you actually make it back to Troll Skull without any issues.
very nice.
Yes.
So,
Well,
well, the day is what time? What time is it? Is it dark out? Is it?
That was
time?
morning, so it's actually just starting to become afternoon.
Afternoon.
No one's
Well, we
really at
have
the
a
bar
long
except
day ahead of us.
yeah. The only guy you see at the bar is Floon, who seems to be talking to Angelo about some nonsense.
oh,
Is
Fluno
that-
boy, hello.
Oh, boy.
Well, maybe Floon has something for us to do. Like, I mean, we've kind of, I think we've sort of solved all of our adventures. Have we gotten paid for getting the information from the castle lanterns yet?
Well, guys, here's the thing. I
Just need
feel
an
like
item.
Oh,
we
yes,
don't know. Oh,
We saw Mert.
we did get stuff from Red.
We got paid from Mert?
Yeah. You see, he has
Yeah.
a bow. It makes him a hipster.
Nice.
It does make it.
So where's my share? How much do we get paid?
Oh, did Mert forget?
He's the one who
his
got
money?
you adamantine armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I got.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
I'm
yes,
cool with
that was a while
That's
ago.
pretty
Yes.
dope. That was a
and
while
I've got
ago.
these
Okay, never
flying.
mind.
I've got these flying boots. Alpha can teleport. Enigma has a dagger filled with death, like her stare and her probably
Guys,
teeth.
I feel we need to find out maybe a bit more about Mert. they were being all hush hush about something, and all these people contracted us to find them Never Ember's gold, but well, getting feedback somewhere.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, maybe we should
What-
start.
Maybe
Didn't we get some information about the Stone of Galore? Don't we have any more information about that?
no, Mert said that it's an aboleth, which is, a big, evil thing, that's sentient and highly dangerous and trapped in the rock, and that's all we know. That's all we got right now.
I mean, the last I heard was that Durbane had it, but then that guy had it. I forget his name, and then Durbane appeared, and then we chased him down, and but then we lost. Then the trail went cold. On the stone was not found on Durbane.
Right.
Roll a an intelligence check for
For
Greyhide.
Greyhide here.
Yeah.
I'm also going to pull the little string with beads on my pocket and say, oh, yes, I wonder if we should follow up on this thing that was apparently used for explosives.
I rolled a
Wonder what I would have
9, which is
do to
really
make it
low.
lower.
Probably.
Yeah.
So
Total subject change.
I think I don't know. Like we don't know much about Mert and all these people we're contracted to. Maybe we should find out a little bit more about them.
Sure.
When
yeah,
at the
what-
time when we do find the gold, which you probably will, we're pretty great and all. We'll need
How
to
do
know who we
we-
decide to give it to. We've agreed to give it to about 5 people now, I think.
Yes, but there's
Well-
one thing that I'll say: the Castle Lanterns
under duress.
have promised us 50% of it, but all of these people,
The
unless they're going to
Castle
help us find it, if we get Never Ember's gold, it's ultimately up to us what is done with it, unless they provide significant help. I know the Castle Lanterns have promised to send help our way, but I don't know if they can be trusted. Do you?
Have you
I
actually
don't
told
know.
that
Well, no,
information
they-
to anybody yet?
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
that.
so-
No, I'm telling them
Wait.
now. But I did
Yeah,
tell them
okay.
that the Castle Lanterns were interested
Right.
in Never Ember's gold, and they offered us to split
So,
it.
Greyhide,
and they offered, but yeah.
You made a deal with the people who are feeding orphans to devils, the people who are eating children, effectively, and you made a deal
All
with
right.
them for the gold.
Fitz, you're running at a 9. I need you down at a 6 for a second, okay? Because you're running a
just
little
want to
hot.
clarify.
No,
just want to
you're up
clarify.
here. I need you down here. So I didn't make a
Sure.
deal
All
with these people. They offered me. They made me an offer, and I said I would take it under consideration. I wasn't going to tip my hand, right? But I was gathering information for us. So now that's valuable for us to know. And if
That's
they've offered their help to us, so as far as they're concerned, we're not an enemy. That's good for us. I was.
Sorry, is Fluent hearing all this?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
No,
he's
no,
in
I'm
the.
I'm talking under
tavern.
my breath in a very stealthy manner.
Okay.
He's in hearing distance, and he just doesn't seem to care. He's still talking to Angelo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Greyhide, can I ask
That's
a
good.
question about this
Oh.
new friend you're attached to? So I understand you had to make some kind of deal to save your life, but what's your Are we thinking of parting ways with this new?
At this
This-
point,
This entity Exvim who I speak to, I'm afraid it's not that
Okay.
simple. Yes.
Mm.
So I just spilled the name, didn't I?
Yeah,
I-
that's him. Okay,
It's not
good
that simple.
anyone can roll either a history or a religion check if they want. They want to see if they know what that is.
enough. Yeah,
Also,
I
while you're doing that, at this point, an old gentleman
Oh.
walks into the bar. He's wearing just basic linens and a brown cloak that covers a lot of him, and he sits down at the bar.
Interesting.
I mean, it is a public.
I rolled a 20
Yeah.
for history.
Got a 14.
You
I-
actually already rolled for this, I think, when I first gave
Yeah,
you
I
the
don't.
name.
So I don't think I
Right.
should
Yeah,
roll again. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
'Cause
makes
that would
sense.
have been awesome.
Shame, because what a good roll.
Also, a 20 would have been awesome for other reasons, but
I'll save that for the next time we're in combat. Not for rolling for initiative, but for my first hit. I'm just gonna.
Right. It's not like you're trying to divine smite or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, against my better judgment, should we?
Yes.
Should we tell them?
Well, why
No,
don't you
I feel
talk
I
to
just
the-
did.
What? Hear that? Was that loud?
Yeah, that was.
I heard you
Oh,
guys
my
mumbling
goodness.
about telling them something, but I'm not telling them what. I don't know. I didn't.
I mean,
What do you think? I don't know now.
well,
I'm just
If
concerned
you
about this
still
X-Dim or whatever. Oh, 14 is my knowledge. The dice
Finally came
finally.
through.
Yeah.
You guys never heard of him?
well, yeah, I don't know. There's some unnamed demon. Greyhide, does your can you ask your dark, evil, chaotic friend if
Yes.
he has any intentions with Neverember's gold, or if he's willing to just be totally left out of the situation, and also what do
You
we
know,
need
it
to do
never
get
occurred me
rid
to
of them?
ask. That's an amazing idea. And perhaps he could even offer some assistance. Shall I ask him right now?
Sure,
All right.
great idea.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Go.
Dark Lord Exvim,
Oh boy.
as you may or may not know, I am looking for Neverember's gold. And is there any assistance? Do you have any interest in this? And is there any assistance you can offer us in this quest?
I know everything you think, you see. I know everything that occurs around you. I know that the man you must meet, he has an object for you. He sits at the bar now.
Is he answering you?
As for the gold, I do not require it. But it could be a boon if you were to acquire it.
Wonderful. Yes, he answered me. He said that he can assist us with Neverember's gold, but he would require 20% of it. And he also
Roll it.
said,
Roll a deception.
"That's such a
Oh, wow.
jackass."
What a little jerk, Shades.
Shades of Greyhide.
Hello, Dustbin.
Sorry,
Hello,
Mark's
Dustin.
poker face broke, but Greyhide's is
Oh, wow.
steely jawed and
Yeah, but
You are
Vegas
rolling
forever
high
suspicious.
today. Well, I'm gonna take that at face value. 20%'s a little bit high. I don't
Yeah.
know if we should, give him any.
well,
Give him
it's an
any-
option
Right.
if we're going to take his help.
Right.
But guys, he
What
also
is it-
said that the gentleman who just came in, the one wearing the brown robes, he may offer us some assistance regarding Evernender's, nay, Old Gay.
Right.
Old Gay,
Old
Evernumber A.
Yeah.
Ev-
yeah.
Old gay.
Neverember's gold!
Yeah. Okay. It's, what do we do?
What?
We
Huh?
tell them the thing.
Not yet.
Old gay.
Not yet. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't
The
sound like the demon
other people
really
at the
cares,
tavern look at you when you yell that, and they just kind of look at you, shrug, and go back.
Old Gay.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
let's talk to the old
But
gay.
Exvim
then, I guess.
actually meant something else by that. I don't know if you're trying to deceive people.
Oh, that he.
If you remember, he said in the previous episode that he needs you to get an object for a plan he has, and someone
Oh,
would
yes.
come by and deliver it to you.
Oh, so that's. Oh, sorry. I thought he was talking specifically that this guy who came in, okay, would have
We'll
information.
just say that he actually spoke in your head again and told you that whole thing again just now.
Oh,
So you know
okay.
now
Because
that
sorry,
what he meant.
I missed that it was about.
'Cause he
that,
wasn't
and
clear.
I wanted to keep that part secret, so I don't say anything about the
What I
old
meant
man.
was.
I just tell them the
Okay.
absolute truth that he's willing to help us out a lot and would only require 20% that I would deliver to him
Yeah, okay.
personally.
Yeah, not happening.
You should listen to him. That sounds
Not
like a good deal.
I'm not haggling with some evil invisible. No.
I mean,
Oh,
keep in mind that, going to actually be murdered by a very creepy little red magical man if we don't get the gold to the red wizard. So I feel like that's the priority. I don't know.
Wait,
Death,
the red wizard
murder.
wants how much of the gold?
Well, all of it.
I would rather kill the wizard than give him all of it.
I don't know if it breaks the
that's
spell,
just
though.
me.
I don't think it does.
What if we give him the gold and then kill him while
You
he's
can roll
distracted
a-
by the gold?
An
that
arcane
plan.
check if you want to see if you know.
I'll let you know in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
I don't think we can kill him right now.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I suppose let's talk to this old gay then. Hello, sir. Welcome to Chez Angelos. What is it that we can provide you with on this lovely evening?
He turns around in his stool. He looks old, or at least quite older, with simple clothes. And he says, "I'm looking for a Greyhide. Is he around here somewhere?"
Yes, I'm Greyhide. I think I've been expecting you. You have
Yes,
a delivery,
yes.
right?
Yes, I've been waiting for this over 100 years.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's a good story.
You don't look a day over 77.
I don't know. I don't have time to hear your
I'm
life
73.
story, old man, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm 173.
Do you know anything about this?
What?
You see
No.
his ears are slightly pointed.
Great. Oh, that makes sense. Greyhide says it's something to do with the gold, but I don't know about it.
no, it doesn't have anything to do with the gold. This is paladin business to do with my order.
Can we speak in private?
Yes, absolutely. If you don't mind, I have a room upstairs. I won't get
Insight check
fresh.
this guy.
What?
All right.
Insight
insight
check this
check.
guy.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah.
By the way, my Arcana was only 8. It finally appeared.
Mm.
Can you roll my insight check? Just because.
13 on the die.
Okay. What does that give me?
What's your plus?
Oops.
Oh,
So you
sorry.
take him. You take him out,
Plus
right?
5.
And up the. Oh, +5. Wow.
Oh, that's good.
He looks tired. He looks solemn, like he's on a sacred mission, almost. It's like when someone's about to finish the final step of something.
Wow.
But you take him outside, and up the stairs to the second floor. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. What is everybody else doing while Greyhide does this?
I think while Greyhide does that, I go to the living room and I'm gonna go try and talk to his old axe. See if he'll talk to me.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, it's next to the hearth.
I'm going to mentally note that Greyhide told us that this old man had something to do with the Neverember's gold, and then 2 minutes later he said it had nothing to do with Neverember's gold and that it was paladin business, and I'm going to be slightly suspicious. But Greyhide left, so I'm going to turn to Enigma and say, "So, where were you all morning?"
Why are you interrogating me?
I'm just making conversation. People do that. You were gone, and then you were.
Bye.
Didn't even have to get a channel point for that one.
Wow.
It's free for you guys.
I'm gonna go sit beside Angelo and Floon and order some kind of drink.
Fitz, my friend, sit down. Let's have a drink together. On me.
Floon, Oh, thank you. How you been,
I mean, you own the
boy?
bar, but whatever.
Tomatoes.
Alrighty. So
Take something
Um,
strong.
we'll do Enigma. Was there anything you want to do while he's going up?
No, I'm just chilling.
Okay. We'll do Greyhide first. Greyhide, you go up there. You take him into the room. You close the door behind you. And he says, I dreamed your name was Greyhide. And I had a feeling that you would be here. I was led here, almost by instinct. And he puts his hand in his cloak and fishes around. It's pretty baggy. And he pulls out this little, it looks like a crystal with some type of metallic contraption around the crystal that's encasing it. And he says, I am supposed to give you this. I got it from Exvim 100 years ago.
You've seen Ex-Vim in the flesh, that means. 100 years
Yes,
ago.
before he was killed.
Ah. So, he was killed. And, how did he die? I don't know the story.
Well, it's quite a story, but his father killed him. His father was killed before him, but somehow used his body as a vessel to come back into the world
Wow.
before he
so-
became a deity.
I see. Well, this object you're giving me, what is it for? I know that I have to deliver it to, my order, but, and put it under the mantle. Is that right?
I don't know. I just know I'm supposed to deliver it.
You don't have any idea what will happen once I deliver it and leave it where it's supposed to be. Will it have any ill effect on the
Sure.
people around it?
I don't know. If it does, they probably deserve it.
I'm just going to roll an insight check to see if he's being honest.
Go
Do I
for it.
sense any deception? That's pretty
You
low.
should kill him. Kill him and take him with the gauntlet. Seek your revenge on him. His usefulness is done.
Insight, you don't notice anything standing out other than what he's saying.
Old man, what do you plan to do now that your quest is done?
Yeah, I'll head back to Amphil. You know, it's north on the tradeway.
You have family there?
No, family's gone on. I think they've forgotten about me. I married a human wife. I actually outlived them.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Well, I thank you for delivering this to me, old man. And I bid you farewell. And, Greyhide will obey Exvim's command and, use his gauntlet and harvest his soul.
Roll an attack with advantage.
As if it was with unarmed attack or with the battle axe. Oh yeah, unarmed strike.
With the battle axe.
Okay.
The battle axe with advantage.
Do I get advantage because he's a 170-year-old defenseless man? Is that why I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay, because
Also,
I
he doesn't
think
see it
that
coming.
is an advantage, right? So
And he's
and the fact he's
alone,
not expecting it at all.
and no one's
Whoa,
gonna
both
miss
of
him.
them are pretty crummy rolls, but one roll I get.
Yeah, the 15 still hits easily. Roll damage. Plus a d6.
Goodness, please make it quick.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
have to hack at him.
He's off to an eternity of
Oof.
torture. I mean, that's what XFAM does, I believe. Torture
No,
for
here it's
eternity.
quite, it's quite nice
damage.
down there. I actually have no idea. I'm
And
sure
certainly
it's
probably
nice.
toasty.
You
Mhm.
take out the axe, and almost as though as Exfim's will is taking over partially, it evaporates in the air. It's blacky mist, and you strike through him. No blood is drawn as the axe goes right through him, and you see the essence of who he is and a black filament come back into your gauntlet as you strike. His lifeless body falls over, hits on the ground, lands on the ground.
Good. He can be useful again to me.
Farewell, grizzled traveler, and thank you.
So Asfam is clearly very kind to people that he uses, so this is really a great deity locked into, isn't it?
I don't hear
sarcasm.
anything that he's saying.
Nope.
No, you don't, no.
I am going to, so there's no trace of a corpse here. He's all been absorbed. There's no body.
No, there's a dead corpse on the ground. No blood.
All right, there's a dead corpse that I need to deal. There's no blood, so I can't get Enigma in here to feed or anything.
No, there's no blood outside of him. The body saw his blood inside. I'm just saying your axe didn't leave a slash.
I'm going to stuff him in the closet for now, and then I'll I'll tell Enigma, who's definitely not a vampire, but I'm going to.
All right, so you head back
downstairs as if nothing happened and I didn't murder an old man. How's everything going? Having a drink with our good friend Floon, I see.
Oh, Greyhide, where's the old man?
Oh, he had a delivery and a task for me to do, and he's off to his next great adventure. I literally do the finger guns to
nice
to bits.
Right, very nice. So,
yes.
What did he want you to do? Or is it
this is top secret paladin business. It has to do with my old order and Ralph. I have to go drop by there and discuss this item tomorrow. Or I wonder if it's still early in the day. I think I might have a quick drink with you folks, and then I might head down there by myself and get this errand taken over. Over and done with. And then we can get on to whatever hijinks we like to get into, right, guys? Right, gang?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Enigma, I would like to talk to Enigma for just a moment, if you don't mind. So, Enigma, I don't know.
She might light you on fire, but all right.
She'll do that, isn't she? Wouldn't she? She'll do that, won't she? She's smoking hot, this one. Enigma, and I'll just try to say it quietly. In my room, I left something to eat for you there. I think you'd really enjoy it. I couldn't finish it myself. It's not really my type of thing. But if you want to head up there sometime and have something to eat, it's just let me know. You have a key, right?
I sure do.
All right.
You're so romantic.
That's me. Romantic
Give me a dead body.
Yeah. And so I'll we've lost Alpha.
She said she's having a technical issue. She's working on it.
Right back, I imagine.
So Fitz, what are you and Floon? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, yes, just catching up. Floon, I have a question, Floon. We've been seeing Mert around, and he's such a colorful character, and he seems so enigmatic. Do you know anything about the mysterious Mert? What is it about him?
That's Rainier's friend, right?
Yeah, the harper. Doesn't like authority. Has paper birds. Very cute.
Floon's amazing with his intelligence score. What's a harper?
Just someone who plays a harp, nothing serious.
That makes sense. You could use a harper in this establishment.
That's a great idea. Perhaps we'll get someone with a harp in here. Okay. Well, so Greyhide, what would you like to drink? Another.
Well, I think I'll have a flagon of ale, and then I'll probably head off on my way. Angelo, I'm sure we're not, we had a bit of a row yesterday, but, you wouldn't mind making your old pal Greyhide, another flagon of ale?
Oh, yes, absolutely, Greyhide. Something seems different about you, Greyhide. I don't know, you got this dark cloud over top of you, like you've got some sort of guilt throbbing in your bosom, like there's a weight. I don't know, there's something different about you.
Yes, it's because I haven't had a flagon of ale and I'm getting impatient.
Oh, yes, I guess that must be it. Okay, 1 second. Anything for you, Fitz?
Oh, I'll have another. I'm feeling a little under the weather still. Greyhide, I wanted to check something with you. Actually, I'm just a little confused. And hearing Angela's words as well. When you were speaking with your Black Hand of Death, you said that the person at the bar had insight related to Neverember's gold. And then a couple minutes later, you said that he had nothing to do with the gold. He had something to do with the paladin business, but you hadn't actually spoken to him yet. And I'm also a little curious why your demon hand sent you someone for paladin business. That's a little strange. So I'm just trying to figure out what part of which of this. He didn't have anything to do with the gold at all, like you initially said? Or...
Well, you ask some really amazing questions. They're very good questions, but I'm afraid I just can't divulge those answers. It's not at my pay grade. It's not really, it's not really my business to divulge that. It's strictly paladin business, whether it's evil paladin or good paladin. It's just, I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
Right. Are there allowed to be evil paladins? Is that a thing? Sort of, not really.
Well, it's a paladin pledges to a deity, and if the deity is of questionable nature, as let's face it, X-Vim's he's a little woohoo, right? And I
yes.
Let me tell you, I did not want to enter into this pledge, and I just did it for you guys. If you guys recall, I did it just to keep all of us safe, and I didn't want to at first, but I'm beholden to him now until I can find a way to rectify things and square things. But yeah, so it's not an ideal situation, as you know.
Right. Well, fair. Yes, I too am enslaved to a goddess, but a very different one than yours. Okay.
Yes, we're enslaved to different deities. And my sister, she's enslaved to this, this Xanathar fellow, and Enigma, she's definitely not a vampire, but as we know, Enigma, she has her own, problems that she needs to deal with, and that crazy Anya chick who's trying to turn her into a vampire, but definitely didn't yet.
Right.
So it's hey, and Fig, what about that that guy? Like, that's messed up, right?
Also enslaved. Yes.
Yeah. So we've
born
all got our torches to bear. You know what I mean?
Floon says, I'm actually okay. I don't really have anything going on, but thanks for asking.
Well, isn't that
you,
peachy for you, Floon?
That's great.
To Floon! I'm going to raise a glass to Floon. To Floon, who's not in spiritual and mortal bondage to evil. To Floon!
He raises a glass too. To me!
Floon. Glug, glug, glug. Headlong into danger!
Well, Greyhide, let us know if we can do anything to help you et ge idre ove
You guys.
exe ampe. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help with that. Don't
You
tell...
have my word, Fitz. if
Yes.
if there is a way to rectify this situation, and I
What
mean
in
this.
the hells did he just say?
He was talking Igpay. He was talking Igpay Attenley.
Sorry, was that to me or was that to the demon?
To Xfam, yeah, to the demon guy.
Oh,
I just
good.
want you to know
can-
that, yes, if there's a way you can help me, I will let you know. But for now, I've got to do some. I have to do some bidding, some very boring paladin type stuff, of course. But
Oops.
yes.
Right. Did
Messing up.
well,
Sorry.
okay.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go head along alone on my journey. I have to do this one by myself, so I'm gonna go catch. I'm gonna go catch a coach as quick as possible. Sorry, what's the name of the order place that I'm going?
The Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice. Yeah, I'll let them know where I'm going to. I'm just because I got no secrets. I'm just gonna head on to the Hall of Justice. I'll go hail a coach, and I'll
Okay.
give him 9 copper.
So you
And,
get a coach to the Hall of Justice. What's everybody else gonna do in this time?
Well, I'm still wanting to talk to the axe.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I
Was I
got
doing-
lost
Right.
when. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. We could just say that I did that still while Greyhide was upstairs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Timing
So-
wise. Yeah.
You go to the axe. Do you touch it?
Well, I look at it and I kind of like nervous, so I shift into big. Nobody's
Okay.
around. It's just me in the living room with the axe.
In Floon.
So it's
This is
like
all
a
one big room.
And-
Yeah,
big
it's
room,
at the
okay.
hearth and the tavern floor.
But we're not
Okay.
here. That's fine.
Well,
You could try
I
moving
pull-
it.
I'll I'll try to
Put over your hood.
put over
Okay.
my hood and I'll shift under my hood, like back
Okay.
to him. I just feel like
Let me
Maybe
roll.
the axe.
Roll a stealth real quick. I'll roll it for you actually.
yeah, please.
Enigma.
13 plus whatever you have.
Um,
kitty.
Sorry.
He does not want to be held.
Plus 4.
Aww.
Plus 4. Okay.
Such
Um,
a
Floon's completely oblivious.
Yes, so I go and I grab the axe or I touch it.
Okay. You touch the axe.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Who are you?
uh,
Suddenly I can see all around.
yes. My
Greyhide is not here. That's good.
no. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My name is Fig. Me and Greyhide are friends, but something happened to him. And, I didn't know if you had any more information on that, and I'd like to help him.
He made a deal with the demon. I will not deal with him anymore.
Oh, okay. But, right. But maybe you can help me help him get better. Maybe
I don't know how I can help. Do you know how I can help?
Mm,
It's canceling your cat.
oh. I don't know. Well, maybe at some point, if it's not Greyhide using you, would you give us permission for us to hold you so maybe you could help us save him somehow? I don't know yet how to do that.
What are your intentions in Waterdeep?
Well, I'm
What are you trying to do in the city?
trying to find out who we can trust, because I think there's a lot of bad in Waterdeep, and we're trying to make that better.
What if you could help someone, but it required breaking the law?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily what?
I don't think I would do that.
You would not break the law, even if you could help someone.
Well, help someone how?
I don't know. Maybe they're in trouble.
Well, no, there's always another way.
Roll a persuasion.
You want to roll persuasion?
Oh, sure. Let's see. I rolled 3 13s in a row for you. That's really
Okay,
weird.
thank you very much. +6.
I rolled a 12 that time.
My hands are like
19.
sweaty now. I'm like touching barely the tip of my fingers.
You can wield me. No one else.
Thank you. What do you? I don't really know. What do you do? What are you? Greyhide never.
I'm good at chopping. I chop very well.
Oh, okay.
You swing me at the bad guy and I will chop him.
So I can lift you up.
Yes.
So one might
Yeah,
say
you
that
lift
he
it
is
and it
a
seems
chopper.
the normal. Yeah, he's a chopper. Get to the chopper. But he's the normal weight of an axe.
Okay. Here. Okay.
I said he's the normal weight of an axe.
yes.
It's the normal weight of an axe.
It's a number. Okay. Well, we'll
Right.
be calling upon your help soon. I imagine. And I just put him back because I'm not too sure.
Okay.
And
Yeah, the moment you let go of him, you realize you're losing that connection with him.
okay. Ooh, that was really weird. Okay. So I turn back to go and, well, first before turning back, I switch back into Alpha. And
Okay,
I go
you switch
I go
back to
join Angelo at the bar.
Floon, completely oblivious to anything you're doing still.
Should I roll
all
as
right.
well?
Anyone
or-
else doing? If you want, you can roll a perception.
Sure. But also as yeah, I probably don't notice what she's doing
Nope.
at all with it. But as
Well, you
Alpha
notice she
gets-
went over to the axe and touched it. That's all you know.
Right. But as she gets there, I'm going to say, Alpha, Greyhide's been obviously acting a bit straight. Gone off alone to deliver something to the Paladins on behalf of his Dark Lord. Do you think we should follow him all right, or do you think we should just let the little baby fly his wings? What?
So this is like before Greyhide came back downstairs. So I'm just trying to figure out.
No,
this would be. Did you want to do anything before Greyhide left?
Right, because well, basically, I would have talked to the axe while Greyhide was murdering
Correct.
some guy upstairs, right? So I would have.
And by the
Right.
time you finish that conversation, Greyhide's walking back down.
Right,
And
and then
what?
so I saw the.
Nice
I would have
pitch.
seen the interaction at the bar.
Yes.
What? Yeah, maybe we should. I don't know. I tell him about the conversation I just had with the axe. I'm trying to help him, but I want to be able to trust him, and I want to be able to tell him about the.
Does Enigma
thing
stay
with
down with the group, or does she head up to do whatever a non-vampire might do?
Is it okay if I go check out? I'm like super curious about the surprise that Greyhide left me in the room.
Absolutely. When he
Awesome.
comes back down and he says that to you, you can head back up, and you open the closet he's referring to, and this body of the old man is kind of falls out of it.
A body?
It still hasn't gone quite through rigorous mortis yet.
Can I try to bite it?
Absolutely. You don't even have to roll anything. You just bite in and it's there. Who are you talking about, Red Baron? There's like 4 Canadians here.
We're all just
Probably
so
Greyhide.
sexy all the time.
I mean, Fitz is the only one who doesn't have a Canadian accent right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, skipping a little forward, after you do whatever you're gonna do with the body that a not vampire would do, what do you do after that with it?
Can I try and throw it out the window?
Yeah, I was looking at Troll Skull. There's a window in the back if you want to use that or something like
Okay.
that. Otherwise, you'd have to use the window in the front, which probably isn't the smartest thing.
Is my character drunk?
No, you wouldn't be really that drunk at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna be smart then, and I'll use the back window.
Okay, so you go to the back window and stuff it through.
So did it work? Was I able to drink his blood?
Oh yeah, that you feel extremely satiated at this point. Like you won't have any issues for the next few days.
Yay!
Back to Greyhide and Fig. Sorry, Fig and Fitz. What are you guys?
Okay, Fitz, what are we like? Okay, so I just told him about everything that happened with the axe. I want to help Greyhide, and anyways, long story short, he said that I could wield him and chop things.
Well, pretty cool. Pretty nice of him.
That is
mean,
I
pretty
don't know
good.
how you're gonna. I don't know
I
how you're
don't
gonna help Greyhide by chopping him. That doesn't
I
sound
don't
very
like
helpful.
chopping Greyhide, but I was hoping.
Well, then how is
Red
that
Baron, wow.
He confirmed that Greyhide's basically made a deal with the devil.
right? Yeah, we knew that. He's very open about it.
Well, this is pretty like explicit. I don't know what to
Right.
do because we have this,
I-
and I kind of want to bring him in on it, but I. Do you
Well,
think,
I mean,
do
the
you think
demon-
that evil thing will kick out the other evil thing?
Kick out the other evil thing? What do you mean? I mean, we don't want the evil thing in the rock to be kicked out, because then it would be free.
No. But maybe
that
it
would
will
be
kick out
very,
the
very
other
bad.
evil thing in Greyhide.
Oh, I've got an idea. Why don't we just ask the rock how to free Greyhide from the thing?
Okay. Last time you took the rock, you couldn't even put it back in my pack.
Well, no, I just didn't want to touch it again in
You're my
case.
Talk
Talk to
last hope. Enigma's not a vampire. Greyhide's evil now. You're
I mean-
really on that cusp.
Okay, so why don't we just ask the rock where to find the gold, not tell Greyhide and Enigma that we're on our way to find the gold, and just bring them along and go find the gold. Does that make sense? Do they need to know that
Not
that's what we're
tell them
doing?
we're doing. Okay,
Hey,
but
well,
maybe
the
I.
demon didn't seem interested in the gold. You know, it said it would help us for a price. That sounds more like a consultant. I don't think the demon really has. I think we can just tell him.
Yeah, but Greyhide like wants that money.
Hmm.
Let's
Right.
For
be
no
honest.
particular reason. I mean, it's not gambling.
Let's be honest. He doesn't want the money, but he wants 20%. Like, I don't know. I think Greyhide just wants the money. Okay, that's another issue. Probably less important for now. Should we let Greyhide hold the stone and see what happens?
It's been about 15 minutes now since Greyhide left.
Uh-oh.
The thing is that the only thing that I would worry that the demon would talk to the stone through Greyhide, and then the stone and the demon would help each other and kill us all. So I just
Do
don't
we
know.
give
if
it to
that's-
Mert if we know we can trust Mert? Like, I don't know. We don't know
Why
who
don't
we
we
can
ask the
trust.
stone if we can trust Mert?
What?
We'll ask the stone. We'll say, "Hey, stone, tell us about this Mert guy." And if the stone's like, "Oh, he's not trustworthy," then
I don't think we should be talking to the stone.
but the stone knows everything. Why wouldn't we talk to the stone?
Well, because it's an evil that wants to be set free and take you over potentially.
What? Take you over? No, that's.
By the way, that was Fitz role-playing. He actually gets into a cough while you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
maybe. Okay, I
What?
think I'm the more level-headed one. Maybe I should ask the stone.
But, well, yeah, but you're not as charming as I am. You know, I think the stone needs a delicate hand. I think I should probably talk to the stone. You know, what?
Okay, I think-
You're
I don't know
wonderful.
what's
You're
going
just
on
not.
with you and the stone. Okay, so I reach into my pack
Oh, we've already asked it something once today. But maybe
But
can I
I'm a
roll a
different
knowledge?
person.
Right. Can I roll
A
a
knowledge
knowledge
to see what?
if that counts? If a different person can ask it a question, or if it can only answer one question?
You could do
total?
knowledge arcana if you want.
Okay, good.
I mean, worst case, nothing's gonna happen.
Hey, you get a +3 to that. Wow.
Oh, 21.
Wow. You know that magic items are usually not per person. You don't know about this one specifically, but in general, magic items are that have limited uses a day are not per person.
Look, Alva, wait, not per person means that she could ask it a question?
No,
If
means I
it had
can't.
one ask per a
Means I
day,
can't.
it would be used up and she wouldn't be able to. If it had
Right.
only one ask per day.
I mean, Alpha, look, you can touch the rock to say hi, but if my knowledge of these sort of things has already answered one question, why don't we just, ask it tomorrow? But you can ask it.
Okay. So
I'm
what do we do
totally-
about Greyhide?
Guess it's too late to follow him, isn't it? I guess we'll just...
We know where he's going.
We're on. Should we bring Enigma?
At this point, Enigma comes back in. You finish dealing with the body.
What's up, losers?
Oh, Enigma, we were just going to go make sure that Greyhide's feeling all right. He's been a bit peaky lately. Do you want to come with us? We're just going to go for a little carriage ride.
Okay.
Make sure he's not killing any paladins or anything like that.
I literally had my hand on the slap button in case Angela slapped you.
Then it occurred to me that Angelo couldn't reach me in the carriage. And I was telling him that. I was like, what are you doing here? I'm in a carriage ride. It's impossible that you're talking to me right now. And then he's like, oh, yeah, that's right. And then he left. So.
Yeah. That's funny.
I guess before we go, I go and I grab the axe and I put it in my pack.
Okay.
All right, I guess we hop into a carriage and head off towards the Hall of Justice very surreptitiously.
All right. So Greyhide, you got about a 15-minute head start on this. You head to the Hall of Justice. You pull up to the plateau before the Justice with the large stairs going up.
So
you go
before
up
I
to go ahead.
Go up the stairs, it just occurred to me, my gauntlet from the Hall of Justice that sort of defines me as a member and everything no longer exists and has become this gnarled and evil-looking thing.
It looks like obsidian.
Yeah, me having a free access to this place, I realize now, I'm a little bit slow. Sorry, everyone. That it's not. I don't have a free access, and I'm going to communicate that. I'm going to try and communicate with XVim non-verbally and see if he can listen to my brain. I'm just going to say exactly what I said. It's like, wait, I no longer have access to. Now that my gauntlet is destroyed, is there any way you can get me in there or disguise my gauntlet so that I can get in once again? It's not going to be easy for me to get in there.
Take the gauntlet off. Do not let them see it. Perhaps they'll let you walk in.
Okay, I will do
And
that. I will take it off.
Watch
and I'll,
Riskak. Thank you for following.
Yes, thank you.
What's up,
Thank
Water
you.
Zach?
I
Welcome.
will take off my gauntlets and keep it nearby, safe. But I am going to try and stroll in the front door and go up the steps. And I don't know if I need to roll for stealth or deception. I'm just going to,
Try to walk in like you.
just try and walk in as if nothing. If
Okay.
someone stops me, I'll deal with
So-
it when it comes to it.
Do a charisma-based stealth. In other words, no, just do deception.
Let's do a deception. Do 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 do. I want to do a lucky because I want to waste a lucky because that was a bad roll.
That's the second lucky for the day, I think.
My first. I haven't. Oh yeah, that's
I thought
right.
you-
That's right.
Yeah.
I did one because it's the same day. Haha.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, it's my second lucky.
All right. Yeah. You head in. The guard looks at you and just says, Good day to you.
We're there. I don't say it like that.
And he says, or for some reason you know the guard's name. His name's Jordy.
Jordy.
Oh,
Finally.
I don't know your name. I'm sorry. But
It's Greyhide.
you also need to suffer from a mood swing.
It's Greyhide.
I'm sorry. Jeez. Go in. Ugh.
There's noticeable irritation when I say that instead of me being all jovial.
He turns to his partner guard and says, Paladins. Ugh.
So I might have to roll a history or something. What do I know about the about this
suffer from another
mantle
mood
that
swing.
I'm going to visit? Have I been to this mantle before?
Yes.
Do I know? What do I know about it?
You've actually went there when you got the silver gauntlet originally.
Okay.
So you know that when you walk in, there's going to be the Hall of Justice is a large wooden building with mahogany walls and marble floors, 2 large doors on the front, and on either side of the big halls are these entrances to different gods. One's to Helm and the other's to Lathandra, I think. I have to look it up. And then as you walk forward to the end, there's a bit of a smaller room, but it's basically the room for the Order of the Gauntlet, which you belong to, belonged to, where you did have your initiation, and there is an altar in there that it shows a big mural behind it that shows a god missing a hand who you know is Helm, plus these other gods that seem to make up this one large mural, multi-god mural. As you head forward into the place, you see Ralph standing there, redhead. He's in plate mail now. Before he was in scale mail, looking up at the mural.
I'm at a crossroads now.
Drink that seduce juice.
Hey, Mike,
Sitting in a
take drink.
carriage ride, going, my god. Sitting in a carriage with a Nick, terrible.
And I just shift into Fig.
Oh, good. What are
Yep,
you doing?
shift into
You
Fig.
alright?
I just sometimes need to feel in my own skin a little bit.
Has Enigma seen Fig? I think she has, right?
Yeah,
She
I think
does.
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did when
During the bugbear attack, right?
I think it's after that,
Okay.
but yeah.
So what's Greyhide gonna do?
I'm going to go and talk to Ralph.
All right, you walk up to him. He hears you coming. It's pretty hard to be sneaky on the marble floor here, with plate mail. And he says, "Oh hey, Greyhide." Or actually, he'd probably use. Did you go by your first name or last name? Would you say growing up?
I would say growing up, in school I'd be called Markham probably. He would call me Markham, yeah.
Hey, Markham, come on in. Did you hear the terrible thing that happened to Durbane?
As to Durbane, you say.
Yeah.
Why? What's happened to him?
Oh, I don't know, but the gods must have some plan for him to be killed. He was paying for us to go find orphans. But no, they found his dead body. The watch did. They
Well,
say that the priest says that his soul was sucked out of him. It's pretty intense stuff.
that's really, really unfortunate. I barely knew him. I only met him briefly in my impetuous youth. You might have heard the story, but certainly an unfitting end. Terrible to
Roll
hear
a
that.
deception. It's not a hard one because he doesn't have much reason to not believe you. But just a slight deception.
Let me see.
Okay. He says, "Well, that's unfortunate. He really was a good guy, though. It's too bad. Anyways, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just... Ralph, I think I need your help. I am...
You need my help.
Yes. I've gotten myself into trouble.
You suffer from a mood swing.
I've gotten myself over my head, and I need help. I need help of the Order, because I'm no longer a member of the Order, and I'm disgraced. And I need you as a friend, and I need your help more than ever before.
You suffer another mood swing.
It's like, what? You know, maybe it's not that bad. You know, maybe I'm just overreacting. You know, it's no, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Ralph looks flabbergasted. He's like, "What the hell just walked in?" And he says, "Yeah, you definitely need some help. What is it? How can I help?"
I've been charged with the task to betray the Order, but I have no intention of doing it.
Roll a charisma save.
I'm basically spilling everything right now and trying to get out of this one. Let's see what my charisma's like, and I'm not taking any more mood swings. Anyway, let's go. My charisma's pretty high. I got +6 charisma, so
Wow.
I'm charismatic.
Well, Archangel gave me a reroll 7 days ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
Yeah, you do your worst.
Oh wait, hold on.
Do your worst.
That was... Oh, right there. So I guess... Oh wait, it gave me a reroll. That's not you. Can I make you do a reroll? I guess that wouldn't really be fair. So
Yeah, that would.
yeah, you start spilling it. You hear, you feel the need to put back on the gauntlet. You don't hear the voice in your head at all, and you feel that need to put on the gauntlet. And
I'm going to resist with all my power, and I'm going to reveal to him the package that the old dead guy gave me, and I said, I have been tasked to put this under the mantelpiece, but I have no idea what it's for, but I know that it is not good for the Order. Destroy it if you must. You are at my mercy. I am at your mercy. So I'm just gonna say this and get down on my knee and present him with this item.
you actually got a reroll from someone if you need it.
Awesome.
This
could be a terrible move that I'm making. It was just sort of, it just came to me. I just decided that Greyhide, being in the Hall of Justice is something that it brought a tear to Greyhide's eye when he first was here, and then seeing it again, he just remembered that, and he can't go through with it. He had every intention to do this, but I'm a terrible evil paladin. I'm terrible at being evil.
Ralph is trying to make sense of this. You can see his mind racing, his eyes darting back and forth, thinking, trying to understand what's going on. And he says, I have a hammer, and his weapon is a war hammer. You want me to hit it?
I don't know if it's a good idea. We should probably find someone who knows what this is. What's the girl with the braids name again?
Oh, I probably should have had that handy, huh?
Yeah. What about the braid chick, the real hot one that Fitz hit on? He hits on all of them.
She's got a scar. It's quite becoming.
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Maybe she knows what this is about.
She is. Savra Bellabrata.
Sabra.
Bellabranta.
I feel bad for our DM because I think he probably expected me to go a completely different way, but I'm just going in this direction now.
No, it's fine. They really like the mood swings.
Pretty
I'll
epic.
say Mark actually deserves this a bit because in the chat I asked him, should I put a cooldown on that one so that they can't redeem it too often, and he said no. So that's on him.
I'm going all over the place. Is there another one? No, there isn't another one. Or was there?
Yeah,
another
one just occurred just now.
Oh. Actually, you know what? Don't tell her anything because everything's fine. I'm just gonna go put this under the mantelpiece. This evil entity asked me to deliver.
Ralph
That's
says
okay,
no.
isn't it?
No, give it to me.
Here, take it. I don't know if you should destroy it, but and I'm gonna take the gauntlet of Exvim and say, I don't know what to do with
You
this.
take out the pitch black gauntlet.
I do, yes.
And you hold it.
I don't put it on. I'm gonna hold on to it and say, this is the thing that this infernal thing has bound me to. I don't know if I can destroy it. It's bound to my soul, but I want to be free of it.
Hi, Chaos Flare.
Yeah, thank you, Chaos Flare, for following.
Thank you.
Roll another charisma save now that you're actually touching it.
Okay, charisma. Da. That's not a very high one.
Do you want to leave it, or do you want to go with that, or do you want to reroll? You also have a reroll from a channel point.
Okay. Let's see. I have a reroll from a channel point. I'm just wondering how important this charisma roll is. No, I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it be and see what happens. I'm curious.
Well, since you let it be, you're gonna make me really have to look up what the save is, because that is so close on the
oh boy,
on the actual. Let's see. You
I
hold
like
the
to
gauntlet.
leave some things up to fate. You know, I got it.
You have the gauntlet in your hand, and you pull it out, and Ralph is watching you, and he sees the once silver gauntlet. He recognizes the make. He looks at his own and sees it's exactly the same, except his is silver and yours is pitch obsidian black. And he realizes you start putting the gauntlet onto your hand, and Ralph walks up, and does a strike against you.
Who will?
Oof. And he comes up, and as you're putting on the gauntlet, he takes his warhammer, which he had brought out already, and he slashes, swings it across you and hits the gauntlet. You hear it ting, 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 ting across the floor, and it goes across the hall. And suddenly you lose that need to put it back on.
Thank you, Ralph. It has a hold over me.
He doesn't say anything. He just takes the orb he has in his hand and puts it on the ground and takes a mighty swing at it.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
He hits it, and you hear ding as it flies off, and the pieces of the metal surrounding it kind of break apart, but the gem seems unharmed under it. And also, you suffer a mood swing because people just love that channel point.
That's wonderful! You've knocked it off of my hand, and you've tried to destroy that. That was hilarious. It's like old times back in college, eh, bud? Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, Master Sprout explained it well. But
Yep.
You try to give that overabundance of happiness to him, and he's just like, yeah, okay. And he picks up the gem and puts it in his pack, and he says, we should go find Savra.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Sorry, I get a little exuberant at times. It's been a harrowing week, but let's find Savra. I'm still a member of the Hall of Justice, like old times, right? Maybe I can get a new
by this
gauntlet.
point, before you actually leave the Hall of Justice, everybody else would have arrived through He's not even in the scene anymore, guys. Jesus Christ, you like to make him change his mood.
I don't find any of this funny at all. This is all very somber
Oh
and
my
serious.
goodness.
There's another mood swing.
Which one have I done? Have I done
Oh, that's perfect, Red Baron.
I'm
amazing.
worthless! I'm the worst paladin ever! I'm a terrible
like
good
heroin.
paladin. I'm an even worse evil
It might
paladin.
be more like cocaine, but you know,
And I'm
I
not.
don't know.
It's the cheapest one, and I'm. Oh.
It is the
Okay,
cheapest
that's
movie. I made it too cheap.
hilarious.
Well, Mazel Tov, Red Baron. I appreciate that.
That's hilarious.
So meanwhile, as Greyhide goes through these mood swings of different emotions in front of Ralph, and Ralph's like, "This is something I never want to deal with."
Moderator.
The three of you.
The vampire.
Enigma has to take a drink. That looks like.
So,
Drink that seduce juice.
Goodness.
And now Mike needs a drink.
So
Nick
the
and
other
I are just
gang
getting
has joined
hammered
now
in
and
the-
sees all this stuff happening?
Yeah. So while you're in there, the other carriage is pulling up. You guys make it to the Hall of Justice since he said he was heading there.
Cleege, you missed a lot. That's all I have to say.
mood swings, that's what you missed.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
did someone just arrive? Oh.
Enigma and I are drinking, and I'm gonna say, Enigma, I'm gonna just sort of put it out to the room like, oh man, we don't know where in there he is. What? If only we knew how to find him. If only we had.
I don't think
tabs
you
on
all
him.
have been to the Hall of Justice before. You see that it's actually on top of a bit of a plateau, and they've carved a stairway, stone stairs, straight up into the plateau, up to the Hall of Justice itself. The Hall of Justice looks like a giant cathedral made of mostly wood, but the wood looks extremely high quality. And you see two guards out in front, standing on either side, to a pair of double doors that are actually open.
Well, nice workmanship. I'm gonna say again, and Enigma's gonna notice. I'm gonna say, if only one of us could just know who Greyhide is with some weird psychic knowledge. If only we could just know where he is at all times. God, that's a shame.
Yeah, if
No,
only I had
nobody?
an extra 100 gold. That'd be really helpful.
Yeah, well, all right. I guess fair enough. Should go in
I shift
and
back into
wait
Alpha
outside.
and I summon my bird.
Okay, your bird?
Mm,
The bird. Okay, what's the bird's name?
bird.
Okay.
Don't name him.
Bird.
The last one died too quickly, so
Yeah,
don't
it's just
bother naming them.
Same bird.
Bird number 2.
You do notice it looks
Wait
like
a
a slightly different bird this time.
I ask him to kind of go up and surveil around the hall and see if he can through like the windows or whatnot, like see if he can pinpoint Greyhide, and if he can report anything he sees.
He says, bird says, call, and heads off, flying into the sky, circling the Hall of Justice.
Just
What are
wait
the
for
rest
that.
of you doing? If you wait for it to come back, it'll come back and say it doesn't see Greyhide anywhere.
Okay.
I really want to cramp his style, but should we just go peek in and see if he's there, or
Well,
are we
there-
embarrassing him in front of his friends? I feel bad. I don't want to embarrass him.
Before
probably
we do
trying
that,
to look
there's
all
one
manly and
staircase that
Emotionally
leads to the
stable.
hall, and
Yeah, it's carved into the side of a plateau, right up the plateau. Straight up.
does there seem to be any other way around past the guards?
No, this seems to be the main entrance to the plateau. You could probably try scaling it. It's not that tall. It's about 30 feet up of a plateau. So you could probably try scaling it at the lowest point if you wanted.
I mean, I do have these shoes that fly. Should we go knock on the front door, or should I just sort of fly up the plateau and peek in the door? I don't know. Enigma,
I mean-
I don't know.
Enigma can do. Oh, Can she do the bat thing?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Goals.
Would right? Oh, you just wait, Cleet. Should we?
Maybe Fig asked instead of yeah. Then it might be.
Okay, you guys want me to do the bad thing? Do you really need to know where he is?
We just want to make sure he's all right. I mean, he's being controlled by a demon, and he's visiting a hall of paladins. That just seems like a tinderbox. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I think he's fine.
I'm
And
not
you
doing the
guys sound
tag
like
team
stalkers.
seduction again.
And Nima does know exactly where he is. He's right up into the Hall of Justice.
Okay. You guys are being really weird, like almost like you're like obsessed with Greyhide or something.
I know, right?
Why
But
are you even here?
Not the vampire.
Ooh, that's the last drink.
I'm gonna do my bat thing and go find him, even though he's probably hiding from you guys because you're so annoying.
Okay.
We're just trying to. Damn, great. Thank you. Perfect. That's fine.
That will never stop being weird, by the way.
Yeah, you see her right into a bat.
Never
Your
stop
mom will
being-
never stop being weird.
Hey, Ralph! See that bat? That's my girlfriend. See? It's my girlfriend.
Yeah,
And
By the way, the-
bat. I don't see him yet. I'm just joking.
The carriage driver is listening to you all and kind of hears it, turns around and goes, "What the hell?
Uh,
Is that a bat?"
Woo!
No. No, it's a
No.
bird that just.
Another mood swing.
it's
I
a,
made it too cheap.
It's a bird that it's a bird.
Yeah, we gotta
It's a
bump those numbers. We gotta bump up the price of the mood swings. That's our best.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, we throw 9 coppers at the carriage guy and then bye bye.
Yeah. Roll a
Good thinking.
roll a deception at this. What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to say it's a mood swing? I mean, sorry. Are you trying to say it's? There's another mood swing. Are you trying to say hey, that's a bird, and you better believe it's a bird, or else? Or are you trying to actually convince him that it's just that he missaw it and it's a bird?
Yeah, we're just
Just
like it's.
Oh, that's a.
What did wait?
a
We
bird,
didn't. I didn't see anything. What do you? So,
Okay, so you're trying to deceive him. Go ahead and roll a deception.
Yeah.
At
I would say usually
disadvantage,
it would be at disadvantage since he kind of saw it, but
So
but since you're both trying to do it, you can.
Oh.
It'll be
Shoot.
whoever rolls first.
I rolled at a disadvantage and I got a 12.
No, we're
Oh, I see what you're
rolling
saying.
at an advantage.
No, you're not because you're both trying to do it. So the combination would make it advantage, but you have disadvantage because he saw it, so it goes out just to a normal roll.
Oh.
So it would be the first roll you did, which is 12.
I have not.
Um,
My dice is still rolling.
No, I see it. Your dice is 22, but it would be the first one that was rolled, which was by Fitz. Fitz has a better
Oh, thanks, Fitz.
bonus, anyways.
Oh, I should have known.
But
Wait, why? Wait, what is your deception, Fitz?
it's plus
Um,
6.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I thought my plus 4 was.
Something.
He just rolled bad.
Oh.
very poorly. I spoke too fast. It wasn't convincing.
He actually says, that was a bat. I know bats. I used to sell guano, believe it or not, back when I was in a town north of here. And that was a bat. What is a
Wait,
bat? And
why-
where's that other woman that was here? Wasn't
Why'd
there
you
another woman?
Why'd you sell guano?
Super cute, eh? The woman that was here.
You say that as a bat?
So,
Wasn't that
I'm gonna
woman so cute?
Are you actually
Right.
wanting to say this in his head? Or are you saying it, trying to say it as a bat? Because if you're trying to say it as a bat, it comes out as.
Okay, I was trying to say it as a bat.
Yeah, you just hear in the distance.
Wait. Why were you selling guano?
I'm also.
I don't
I'm
know,
going
people
to
need
redeem.
guano, fertilizer, other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Guano
redeem
is a
some channel
resource, a
points
rich
here.
resource.
I'm going to lean in and I'm going to say, oh my, you sell guano? That takes such a knowledge of
Greyhide's
bats
mood
and,
swing is to
habits.
disgust. That's his current mood right now. He's just doing this to everyone.
Shit.
No, guano is fantastic. It's I've heard it's great for making fires and stuff. That's so interesting. tell me more about
This
guano
conversation
and
is batshit
species of
crazy. I just want to
bats.
say.
I actually forgot about this.
Oh, wow.
It's not fireball, is it? I thought it was firewall. But,
Oh.
sorry, nerd talk.
Anyway, I put my head on my hand and I lean into him and I say, "Tell me more
Nope, I
about
was wrong.
this."
You're
And
right.
I roll a 17 to seduce, because that's what the chat told me to do.
Oh, okay.
The time.
Tell me more about these bats and their feces. That's
17.
so
Yeah, he starts going
fascinating.
into it, man. He's just it's actually really sad. He had this whole thing, and then an earthquake happened, and his whole place was wrecked. It was shut down, and the only way he had just started, and I don't know why I'm still going at this, but thank you, Lemon PD Pie, for subscribing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Lemon pretty bad? No?
But and he says, "Yay."
Welcome.
But yeah, it's a sad story where he bought a business and then it got randomly destroyed by an act of God, basically, before he could pay it off, and now he's a carriage driver trying to pay back his debts.
He's kind of like the
That's
cabbage
so sad.
salesman in Avatar.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But he sold guana instead.
My cabbages!
My cabbages! He's like, my guana! That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna toss him a gold and say, "Oh, you poor dear. Listen, here, take this. I really hope you can get back to your bats and their feces."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it totally distracted him. He actually looks kind of depressed now, and he says thank you and takes the gold.
Give him a copper.
Poor man. No, I'm giving him a gold because I really care about him. Well,
Right.
so, and then I guess we wait until Enigma's report.
All right, so what are you doing, Enigma? You see the Hall of Justice on the plateau. The Hall of Justice itself seems to just be a large rectangular building when you fly up and look around it. You know through your sense, through your ritual and other stuff, exactly where Greyhide is, by the way. You can sense them inside the Hall of Justice.
Okay, so I'm gonna go secretly spy on Greyhide, but then when I come back, I'm gonna tell the guys I didn't see anything and I have no idea where he is.
Okay, we'll get there. So, roll a stealth to try to get into the building. Or how are you trying to? Are you trying to look through a window? Or are you trying to like sneak past the guards as a bat?
Can I try to sneak past the guards as a bat?
Yep. Roll a stealth. You can roll with advantage since you're small, and you're kind of just sneaking in.
How do I roll? I have to roll it in
Just click it again.
Okay, cool.
Jesus. Well, you already rolled a 25. Okay. Yeah, they have no idea. You easily sneak. You make no noise at all. You just kind of do you stop flapping your wings and do like a little swoop right in. If bats can do that. I don't know anything about bats. And then, you get in there and you're able to fly around. You look for a bit and you see Greyhide. You pick up in the conversation about where Ralph is trying to destroy this orb on the ground with a hammer. You hear the clang of a, and you see Greyhide's gauntlet is hit out of Greyhide's hand and hit it and flung across the room, laying on the ground. The black gauntlet that he was wearing. And you see Ralph try to destroy the stone. And it doesn't seem to. It seems to break off the metal outer casing of the stone, but it leaves the stone that he had, whatever that stone is. You wouldn't even know what the hell this is, but it leaves the gem part of it intact. And Ralph puts it in his bag, frustrated. And they start talking about seeking out Savra.
Okay.
And you see Greyhide go through like 6 different mood swings. And there's a
wants us
7th
to all
one.
be in bat mode, and then we'll get a new sub. I don't know how that's possible. I would have to install some software to do it. But,
the bat?
Yeah. But anyway, yes.
Not worth, sorry. They're desperate actors who live in their car or something like that, but even they won't do it for that.
I have a tent.
I mean, sometimes.
I just work 4 jobs.
Right? I mean, it's not a lie.
Yeah, so I've gone through some mood swings and
7 now, because someone paid for another one.
Yeah.
oh, okay. My is inquisitive a mood? So,
Sure.
how can I stop being an evil paladin? That is the question, isn't it? How? Or maybe it's just getting rid of the gauntlet and just choosing to defy him and facing whatever repercussions come my way. I think that's the way to do it. Sorry if I'm boring you, Ralph, but I might be. I understand
you're talking
that I
to
might be out
Ralph.
of the order now, but
Sorry.
go ahead.
I didn't realize you were talking to Ralph. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. But
You just wanted to be a bat.
Okay.
We get it.
so you said I was totally caught up on the bat.
Yeah,
You said
I just say, how do I,
Okay.
get out of this? But
Ralph will be like, I don't know. Let's talk to someone. Someone's got to know. What should we do with that gauntlet over there? And he points at the gauntlet. Enigma, you're still seeing all this until you say you're leaving.
Maybe someone should dispose of it instead of leaving it there. It's quite powerful and evil, and I don't really want to touch it again, though. Maybe we should
Should I
call
take it?
maybe call the guards and have them ask them to at least like guard it. That's what guards do. They guard things, right? Just make sure that nobody touches it because it's evil.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
destroy it if possible, but I doubt they can destroy it. But yes.
You wanna come with me? We'll talk to them.
Yes, let's do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
So are we? We should look for Savra. We should look for Savra. Is she in the building?
No, Savra's not here. She might show up eventually, but we could probably get a guard to go find her.
Is there anyone else who's powerful in your order, like Savra, or that higher ranking and more knowledgeable that we could talk to?
Probably. Why do you ask?
I
these
want to
questions?
talk to the manager.
Oh no, he's gone Karen.
I think that counts as a mood swing when he becomes a Karen.
Yes, Karen mood. I need to speak to a manager. I am not. You call this a hall of justice? Are you the highest ranking person here, Ralph? There's got to be somebody higher ranking than you.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's interesting. He says, I don't know. Savra mentioned like some Hlam a couple of times. Some guy who's part of the order out in the mountain, waterdeep mountains.
I gotta go climb a fucking mountain to talk to him? No, forget that. Let's give this to a guard,
Savra.
and I'm going back to Troll Skull, and I'll just pretend everything is fine. How's that?
No, you should probably be here for Savra.
Okay. So she's on her way or something, or
We'll send a guard to get her.
Okay.
And
that's right. So
he starts heading out towards the guards, and you follow him to go talk to the guards.
And we'll tell them to take the. I'll say, hey guards, can you look after that and make sure nobody touches it or puts it on because it's very evil and this is
Enigma. Roll a stealth, because
stealth.
there's no Enigma because there's 2 paladins about to walk by where you were hiding, watching them. Was that the 19?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception, Greyhide. See if you notice.
Hey, that's my girlfriend. No, I'm just dying to say that. By the way, let me just go. Perception. You said?
That's gonna go well. Yep.
I perceive. I totally notice her.
Yeah, you do. You're walking by and you see Enigma there, trying to get out of the way, hide a bit, and you see the familiar flapping bat flap away.
Oh, I'm not that stupid to say, hey, that's my girlfriend, but I really want to.
Ralph goes, was that a bat?
Oh, yes, it's harmless. I know that bat. It's I've seen it around Troll Skull Manor.
You know that bat?
Yes, old baddie, I call
Ralph
her.
didn't laugh.
I happen to know it's female. I call her baddie.
Oh boy.
Nice. Smooth. Charming.
Okay. And he walks out. Enigma, you're actually left alone in that room with the gauntlet and the where they tried breaking the gym or anything that you might want to do there. Otherwise, you can follow them back out to the front.
Put on the gauntlet. No, don't! Yes! No!
I guess I can't really pick it up or anything as a bat, right? Like
Not
I'm
as a
too
bat,
dumb,
no.
stupid.
And you also only have one use of bat per a short rest, I think we said. So you wouldn't be able to like grab it and then turn back into a bat.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back and see Fitz and Fig then.
Alrighty. You okay. So you sneak out. We'll use that stealth
Long,
use rolled,
sexy
and
bat.
it works fine. People don't see you sneak
Oh,
out.
strange.
Everybody else at the cart, you don't really see Enigma come out, go in or come out, but you do see Greyhide and his friend Ralph that you saw before, kind of pop out in front of the building and start talking to the guards.
Well,
The guards say, yes. If you don't say anything, Ralph will speak up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So haven't I? I've told the guards to watch the gauntlet, or I haven't yet.
No, this is that
Okay.
conversation.
Yes. So I'll say, there's a gauntlet left inside of the Hall of Justice that is sort of like Ralph's, but it is dark and obsidian color. We need you to guard it, and do not put it on, and do not let anyone else touch it. It is very evil and very powerful, and it is of utmost importance. Can you do this?
They look at Ralph. They look at you. Yes, sure. I'll go watch.
I'll give them 9 copper. Here you go, guys. A little something. Tip the paladin guards. Yes. Well, they're not paladins.
Oh, but you do have to suffer a mood swing. You know, maybe I should really increase the cost of that.
Yes.
Where is
You know, Ralph, have I ever mentioned that you're really very handsome? I've never noticed the way your eyes glisten and dance in the sunlight. I know it's a little cloudy out, but you just look wonderful. This is a strange mood.
Yeah,
A
I'd like to
very
thank Braun
strange
Backer for
mood.
subscribing. And you must suffer a
And
mood
depending
swing.
mind.
I increased the cost, and they still paid for another mood swing.
Actually, I take
How
that
high
back.
will they
I've
go?
seen way hotter.
And you have to do
paladins.
headlong into danger.
Headlong into danger.
This
I've
stream
changed a
is
lot
just
since we went to high school together, haven't I, Ralph?
this stream is just like 2 hours of Greyhide changing moves
Greyhide's mood
and
swings.
yelling headlong into danger.
Beautiful.
fine.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly
I'm
what.
really fine. It's just getting rid of the gauntlet. It's I've been going through a lot. I hope you understand, and you don't think less of course he thinks less of me.
Tyler's
Greyhide.
complaining I didn't increase it enough. That's why he did it.
Understandable. He's still crying.
Alright.
All right. He the guard looks at Ralph and's like, "Is this guy legit?" And Ralph nods on that. Yes, they should go do that. Both guards start heading off, and Ralph goes, "Oh wait, can you get Vajra? Where's Vajra?" And he says, "There's no one guarding the gate. Then I mean, we can't leave our post." And Ralph says, "I'll watch, and you go get Vajra. You shouldn't. Savra. God damn it.
Savra.
You go get Savra."
Oh, she's here too?
And so
yeah.
Ralph takes up post next to where that guy was, and just tells you, Greyhide, "I guess we wait here." What is the rest of you gonna do as you see this? You see Fitz and Fig Enigma, how do you approach back? Do you approach back as a bat, or how do you approach back the carriage at this point?
I'm gonna turn back into a babe.
Yes.
Where
Yes,
do you
you
turn
will.
back into a babe?
I'm right outside, right in front of everyone. No fucks.
Okay.
given.
Ah, there you are. Well,
What's
Enigma,
up?
that was
Oh, the vampire.
Take a drink. And the carriage driver says, "Whoa! What the? That was a bat that just turned into a person."
You're doing way too much acid, dude. That didn't happen.
He says, "No, I know it happened. It was right here in front of my eyes. I was looking this way. My field of vision is this,
No.
and you turned back into a human."
Oh, yeah,
You're on the
Alright.
bro.
don't worry about it.
You know-
That's just this is a thing.
What's
she
your-
does.
Vampires
your
turn
name?
into can do
Wait,
that.
what's your name, Guana Man?
Guano Man.
Quite
Oh,
a
he's
man. He's a
He's the
superhero.
circumcision guy. That's his name.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, yes. He's circumcision.
Oh no. Let me find it real quick.
Does that mean he used
Not
to be a
Guano
knight
Man.
as well?
Not Guano Man.
Wait, do you guys see it? I don't. Oh, there it is. I'll have you know, my name is Circumcised Esquire the Third.
Well, circumcised? Yes, that's. You must have been a noble guano creator. Well,
Are
you
you
know,
related
this
to
is
Red Baron
just
by
friend of
chance?
ours. She's not.
I think he's one of your people as well.
I do know
This
a
is
Red
our friend,
Baron.
she's a babe.
He would transport my goods, my guano.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh,
No.
nice.
Fitz has to
As-
seduce the NPC. This is off the rails.
The carriage driver, by the way, in case you missed it.
I did. As you were going to introduce him, like
His
stream kinda-
Circumcised Esquire the Third.
Yes. Okay.
So Vincent
so-
Tiberius.
Neat.
Do you want to be our permanent driver?
I
Wait.
wouldn't mind if you got out of the cart and I would drive on. I don't know if that's a vampire, but I don't really want to be here right now.
Are you sure that you don't want to be our permanent driver? Because we could really use someone with an intimate knowledge of, you know,
No, we don't
bats
need it.
and
We
their
sucks. Driver guy,
feces.
goodbye. You suck.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to seduce. Is it at advantage because of
It is
that?
at disadvantage now.
Okay.
I'm just like
Ooh.
too much.
So we've got right, with disadvantage we've got a 12. So this and I
Still
just
on your hot game. Not bad.
I mean,
You
I'm
are the
very proud-
weirdest people, and he seems to be like a middle-aged guy with sideburns that are turning white, hair frosted, and a bit of facial hair with a straight nose. And he says, "I don't know who you are, but you randomly come to the Hall of Justice. Someone turns into a bat, apparently. You try to seduce me,
Happened.
and then you turn back into a human. So you have a vampire, and then you tried to tell me to become your permanent driver. I don't know what's going on. Please get out of my cart, or I am calling the guard."
Can we beat this guy up?
I'm gonna get out of the cart.
I think
if-
murdering
if you wanna-
carriage drivers. I'm not. Actually, I'm not in the
Man.
city, so.
Can I drape him up and try to rob him?
No.
Drape him up?
Um,
What does that mean?
Like,
Oh, just intimidate him and take his stuff?
yeah, like grab his shirt
Oh.
and go shake him and take his money.
I mean,
Sure,
we're
roll
gonna
an
stop you
intimidation.
if you.
Yeah, you see Enigma go up to him and just grab him by the collar of the shirt.
I'm going to try to get between the two of them and shove her away and say, Enigma, what are you doing? He's just a carriage driver. He used to have
What is your
bats. This
problem,
is
bro?
ridiculous. Okay, you already
Does
cop
Greyhide
talked me.
see all of this?
Does who?
Does Greyhide see us from like?
Let's see. Roll a perception, Greyhide. See how aware you are to the situation around you.
Oh,
Let's see. Perception. I think
Greyhide-
I think you need the old Greyhide, a paragon of virtue, perception, to straighten this party out.
Right. Greyhide manages
If they had
to
charm
get rid
spell,
of
it
a
would
demon.
fix a lot of stuff.
Greyhide manages to get rid of a demon, and we can't get out of a carriage. That's what this is.
You
Good
do
night,
see.
Paula.
You miss most of it, Greyhide.
Dad.
Eventually, you do see Enigma over there with a carriage driver holding the carriage driver by the collar.
I'm going to try to
Jet, whoever
intervene
this
in-
Jet.
Yes, please.
Oh no, that's Cleege. Awesome.
Thank you.
For gifting a sub, even though we didn't turn into bats.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Amazing.
Oh, well. Thank you, Cleege. That's appreciated.
Ralph also sees what's going on, and says, "Oh, that doesn't look good. Maybe you should go resolve. Wait, are those your friends?"
Yeah, I've been in some combat situations with them, and they're a bit of a ragtag bunch. They're not well put together like me, like your friend Greyhide, who is even keel, cold as ice, never succumbs to evil, and very predictable. He's not like me, but I'll go.
No
talk
mood
to
swings.
these guys.
No mood swings.
Definitely no mood swings.
I
So
increased it too much.
You know what? You go look for Savra, Jaj, and I'll go.
The guard's looking. I'm watching guard here. Why don't you go resolve whatever the heck your friends are doing?
I'll take. It's like, friends, everything's okay over here.
I
We can
walk towards
de-escalate the
Greyhide.
situation. And
Yeah.
you can let the carriagemen, this band of rapscallions, they're friends, personal friends of mine at the Hall of Justice. I'm sure we can settle this. I'm going to reach in my pocket and pull out 3 gold pieces and hand it to the carriage driver.
Before
and
you
say-
get there, because while you're talking to Ralph, Enigma, you do the intimidate, and he's trying to push you off. He's not having any of it. He's like, oh no, another mood swing, and he's just trying to push you off and say, no, I'm not giving you anything. Get out of my cart.
You're a jerk.
Enigma,
You can try to sleight of
stop,
hand
let
him if you want. If you
go
want
of
to
him.
just steal from him incognito by sticking your hand in his pocket.
Is it at a disadvantage because I'm between going, no, Enigma, stop, get away from him.
Oh yeah.
This is
If you're
not
trying to
his-
push them off, it'll be a disadvantage.
God
He is
damn
our
you.
friend.
So roll again and take the lower.
Stop harassing people.
Oh, your highest is 19.
Oof.
You reach around. Oh no, that's not the right term. You stick your hand into his pockets and you get something on the way out.
Not the vampire.
Thought I limited how much that could happen.
Cheers.
And you come out with something in your hand. You quickly pocket it. You're not sure what it is because you're doing it stealthily.
Okay.
But yeah, Fitz kind of pushes you off of him, and you all fall off the cart. And he starts talking about. He's like, "I'm gonna talk to the watch." That's when you come up, Greyhide.
No need to talk to the watch. I apologize. I don't want a scene here. These are friends of mine. They're guests of the Hall of Justice, and I'm.
That's a vampire.
No, I'm not.
No, she's
Listen,
totally
sir,
not.
that is a very serious accusation that you're making. And if you're going to say this about my friends, that you better have some evidence. I'd say we just move along and take these 3 gold and just be off with, just run along.
I would say you can roll either deception or not deception, intimidation or persuasion is your choice because you're given both a carrot
I'll
and a
do
stick.
intimidation. And I will. Can I use thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow and my voice boom?
Absolutely. You do it with advantage. Why not? Because of all the circumstances offering
All right,
gold.
so
and
I'll do
stuff.
that, and that was a shit roll. I'll do it with advantage. That was a better roll. Kablooey! Grrr.
Yeah, your
And
voice
be
comes
gone!
booming through, and he says, "Oh, okay. Just if I'm around, don't take my carriage." And he goes off.
Yeah, we'll give you a shitty Yelp review too. Okay.
I don't know. I thought Circumcision was a very nice man. I was a big fan of Circumcision before Enigma ruined it.
You literally, I can't with you right now.
Mood
What? I
swing.
literally tried to stop you from robbing.
Guys, I have something I've got to tell you, and it's big. I've gotten rid of my evil gauntlet. Look, it's my
This
hand.
is. You suddenly notice his gauntlet is not on his hand.
It's my hand.
God damn it, Greyhide.
Wow.
I've gotten rid of X-Men.
Maybe I have some.
So happy for you.
I shift back into Sig, and I go to Greyhide, and Greyhide, are you sure he's gone?
We're doing our best. I actually, I'm gonna come clean to you guys. I went to the Hall of Justice to do some evil bidding for X-Vim, and when I got there, a tear came down my cheek, and I couldn't follow through with it, even after all the horrible things that I've done. Oh yeah, and I kind of murdered that old man, but I say quietly. I would only say that if Ralph is not in earshot. I wouldn't say that, but
He's
yeah,
not in earshot.
Okay, I kind of murdered that old guy, but I'm telling you, when I got to the Hall of Justice, I just ripped the gauntlet off my hand, and I went to Ralph, and I asked for help, and I told him everything, and I've destroyed. I gave him the orb that I was meant to deliver, and I think I'm free.
First, you guys heard of the orb.
Yeah.
I think I'm free. He might come back for me, but I don't care. I will do everything in my power to be free of him. I
reach into my pack, and I take out the.
That's
Lovely.
too soon. I'm not ready to laugh.
I reach into my
Greyhide,
pack,
I'm
and
so proud of you. So proud.
I take out Greyhide's axe.
Oh
And
my God! It's like you knew.
maybe.
I'm afraid. I don't know if I'm worthy of.
Well, maybe
I don't
we
know if
can-
I'm worthy of it yet.
Maybe we can work our way back. And I
would like
Maybe-
that.
try and talk to him.
I'll try and hold it humbly. I'll try and
Maybe
hold
just
him.
touch it and try and talk to him. First, I'll hold it for now.
I'll let her hold it. I'll put my hands around it, and I'll say, Azure Edge, I have fallen, and I am no longer worthy of you, but someday I hope to be able to wield you again. And if there was a way I could prove my worthiness to you, let me know.
The moment you say that, the axe becomes extremely heavy, even in Fig's hands. You feel, Fig, that you lose the connection to the axe. Roll a strength. Both of you can roll a strength. Take the higher.
It's not my strong suit. Oh, I should have just said.
It is Greyhide's.
Sprout
I'll roll it
Master,
for you,
come
make it
on.
quicker. I rolled a 14, but
Okay.
you get +1, so 15. It still is not enough because it becomes extremely heavy. But Greyhide, your other arm comes out and you're able to hold it. Your legs buckle a little bit as you're holding up this extremely heavy axe. And it says, "You have done a great evil. Some things cannot be forgiven, but perhaps you can." Roll a persuasion.
And as I do this, I will say the words, I devote myself to justice! And I'll roll persuasion. Not very persuasive, but I'll use my last luck on that one.
You also have a reroll from the check.
Oh yes, I'll use the reroll. I will use the reroll first. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that was a bad reroll. I'm going to use my final lucky. Be persuasive. I devote myself to justice!
You have no idea how many mood swings I have to click completed here.
That was it. It was. They're all really terrible
Jesus
rolls.
Christ.
All of them.
Wow.
And I go into the ultimate mood swing of despair. I'm a shitty paladin! and I just fall to the ground sobbing.
Greyhide.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't matter. I may not be a good paladin, but I am certainly not an evil paladin. And maybe that's good enough for me. If that's good enough for you guys, do you still like me?
Yeah, of
we
course, but
we think you're amazing, Greyhide. Amazing. You got rid of a demon. It's amazing.
Well then, thank
You'll
you.
be fine.
I may not be devoted to justice, and maybe I'll never wield this axe again, but at least I will never again devote myself to evil, even if it costs me my life. And even if it costs me the lives of all three of you!
Good. Yeah.
And the DM! And you, Ralph!
What? He says.
Never mind!
Right.
So yeah, Enigma has to get the finger to someone soon. But yeah, the axe it falls to the ground. You can't hold it up anymore, and it doesn't say another word to you.
I go and touch the axe and I say I just wanted you guys to talk, but I won't let him wield you until you think you're ready.
You touch the axe, and just touching it moves it easily. It's still allowing you to hold it.
I'll hold on to it for now, but I'm sure one day.
I think you will wield the axe with honor and dignity, and I'm very proud of you.
I'm just holding on to it for now, for you. You'll get back there. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Put it back in my pack.
So the Skeletor guy, he might come for us again some point, just like that, Ed Ray Izzardway might come for you. There's that. So
Ed Ray, Wizard Ray. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So are we gonna? I'm supposed to wait for Savra here, and she's gonna tell me if I'm fired from the Hall of Paladins and shit. So and see what I have to do next. But yeah, I'm no longer evil Greyhide. I don't think
You should ask Savra for a new axe.
I think this axe is one of a kind. I'd never be able to replace this one, but I can get another of some kind, I'm sure.
Get a sword if you don't want to, if it's too soon. Like
So are we just
a big hammer like Ralph,
Yes, maybe.
saying.
Fitz, I have
I'll
to say
ask.
something to you.
Oh, yes. Oh, we're talking now, are we?
Apparently not.
Well, look, he needs some kind of weapon. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Next time I have to roll a dice, you guys are screwed.
Drink
I have 3
that
rerolls.
seduce juice.
I mean, if you roll as good as Greyhide just did, maybe not.
God damn it,
boy.
Enigma.
Take that.
Well, I am no longer light Greyhide or dark Greyhide. I'm somewhere in the middle. I am gray Greyhide.
That's so fitting.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Gray square.
Like a gray Jedi.
Yes.
Gray.
Hide. No, just Greyhide. I think the second gray is redundant. I am Greyhide. I have earned my name. Yes.
You've been
Was
black,
in the name
you've been
all
white.
along. That is true. Chaos Flares 99.
That's right. Yeah.
Be a ranger? Hell no. A paladin.
Gray
Well,
range.
we'll see what Snobber says. She might kick me out, and I might have to become like another class or something. I might be a fighter or something.
You become a human.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you could become you're good at fighting. You could still fight.
Yes, but I like
Very
doing divine
strong.
smites and holy armor. You know, I like all of that stuff. I do want to serve justice and a higher cause, and you know, not Skeletor. So, is there anything we should do while we wait for Sabra? Do we have time to gamble? You guys want to play a few hands of cards? I don't know.
Do you know you just
Around-
you were doing so well. I think we should.
Hey, listen, it's been a long day. I just, you know.
Maybe
I
we're not.
made a pretty big leap already.
Maybe we won't.
Greyhide, you start feeling this sinking feeling in your gut. You're not sure what's causing it. It feels almost like another mood swing, but it's something disastrous.
I'm just feeling kind of. I don't feel kind of right now. Like maybe I made a terrible mistake. I mean, I think
I'm not feeling well
we
either.
could be in
Maybe
some danger. I don't know.
I think you're just nervous because we're waiting. It's okay.
Yes.
What do you feel like? Do you have a bit of a cough? I've got a bit of a cough.
Mood swing.
No, I don't have a cough. Sorry.
Okay.
I
That's fine.
sorry.
I have a cough.
I guess I've been through a lot today.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
something
okay.
weighing on me.
Right. Sure.
So we could speed up her kind of coming to talk to you.
Yeah, so eventually Savra will come. If there's nothing else. And
Nothing else. It's just me sort of huddling in a corner, being morose.
Well, we gently pat his shoulder. It's okay. It's okay.
she shows up on a horse. You see Sabra in her plate mail with braided hair and the slight burn mark on her chin. And she
I
gets off
approach
her
with
horse
utter
with the
humility and then get on. Utter humility and hangdog.
I approach with
breeder.
flamboyance. Savra, you haven't aged a day. You're looking quite well.
Do you mind, Fitz? I've got some important stuff. Can you just keep it in your
Right.
pants for now? Thanks.
What?
I was considering.
Uh,
Why do you look like you are down like you are? Why have
well,
I
I
been called to
explain
the Hall of
everything to her. I
Justice?
say that I've
Okay.
I've made a grievous error. I have
With a
I
mood
have
swing, by the
fallen
way.
from grace. I have fallen from grace, and I was in a terrible situation involved with the Castle Lanterns doing some investigation, and I saw some demonic things, and an evil entity approached me, and I agreed to do its bidding in exchange for safety, and it was a grave error. But I've decided to come to you with this information, and this entity asked me to deliver this gem that I've given to Ralph, and this gem I was supposed to deliver it to the mantle inside, and at the last moment I decided not to, and to tell you everything. Please forgive me.
How much detail do you go into? Do you just say what you just said there, or do you actually go into every little detail of what happened?
I don't hold anything back. Greyhide is basically, he knows that he's
The
completely
murders,
immersed. I skipped the part about pocketing the 400 gold.
Okay.
Or the 500 gold,
The
because
500
I don't want to
gold.
throw Enigma under the bus. Otherwise, I would split it up evenly.
What about the
between
old
you
man?
guys. Believe me. What about the what?
The old man.
I do not divulge that.
Okay.
And I don't bring up Durbane either. Me killing Durbane, because I don't want.
interesting. Okay.
I don't bring that up too. So I'm still a little bit gray. Yeah. So that's about where I
Okay.
draw the line. I'm not I don't want to be a murderer and stuff. But I will say that I did initially have intention to deliver this thing, and then I decided not to.
Savra says, all paladins can divine the undead, the fiends, the celestials, and other things around them. Do it now, Greyhide.
You want me to divine this Exvim? Is that what you're saying?
No, I want you to see if there are any undead, fiends, or other sorts that all paladins can divine around you.
Absolutely. I am going to now use my power to what's it called? Divine sense.
Divine
I'm going to do
sense.
divine sense, which will tell me if any undead, including vampires, are nearby. On the count of 5, I'm going to use this ability.
You do
1.
it. After...
Enigma, are you going to like vanish or something, or just stick around?
Well, only you would see it.
Okay. Okay, I will use it. Yeah, I'll count to 5 and then divine
You
sense.
you look around, you look at Enigma, expecting nothing. No undead sense. You look around you, you try it again. Nothing. Suddenly you realize you can't even do it. That the entire power that was there seemed to go away with that sinking feeling that you had earlier. Of that something is lost, horribly lost, something you've had for a long time now. You can't do it, can you?
No.
I cannot. Is there any way to restore this ability?
Perhaps.
Well,
But you must go through a trial.
I will do whatever is necessary. If you will assist me. Because I understand what I have done is a grave breach of trust, but I hope you will consider me, and I will do whatever you ask.
It is not up to me, ultimately. I can do what I can. Let us go back into the Hall of Justice. And see this gauntlet.
Okay.
And she takes
can my
you to
friends
the
join me?
She looks at them. She looks kind of closely at Enigma.
What's up, baby?
And just kind of shakes her head, not sure what to make of Enigma. If they are your friends, they can join you. The trial will not be here.
Okay. Come along, guys. This is the Hall of Justice. When I was young, it was a dream that I would once be a member of this order. And I kind of... I lost everything.
Yeah.
And you can feel free to hit on her now.
What's
Go ahead, Kit. I think she likes you.
I mean, I don't know. Is that gonna help you? I mean, if it's gonna like give you a little one up, then I'll totally help a brother out. You know.
It couldn't hurt at this point.
You know, Savra, it is amazing to walk beside someone who has done so much for good. Do you ever get tired of being so pious and righteous? And I roll to seduce.
Roll at disadvantage for something you don't know.
Interesting. Well, in that case, we've got a very low roll. 3 plus 6 is 9.
She looks at you and says, everybody must overcome challenges, and sometimes those challenges are deeds of their past. Not everybody is always righteous, and there is hope for people that fall.
Like Greyhide, right?
And
He's
she...
the same. Really great guy, perfect paladin in every way. Had to, do some things, but totally better now, right? Totally better. Much better.
Not even rolling, she just gives you a look like, really?
Okay. Well, I tried. I tried. Did my best.
Is everybody going in with Greyhide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fig is Fig right now.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Interesting. With Enigma, definitely not it's good that Enigma's not a vampire and she's going into this hall of paladins and holy magic. But yeah, it's a good thing you're not a vampire.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
This is someone who's
I don't
not a
think they ever
vampire.
suck.
She's been there
Vampires are
before.
like super gross.
Yeah, no
Yes.
comment.
Especially the way they drink blood. That's horrible.
Ew, right?
I know that your
Ew.
mom does that, so.
Not the vampire.
Okay, so we go into the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, you go into the Hall of Justice, and she takes you over to the gauntlet. She looks at the gauntlet. She seems to stare at it for a while, trying to make sense of it. She kind of seems to have some type of affirmation based on what you told her and what she's seeing in the gauntlet. And she says, This must be cleansed. And Greyhide, you are the one who must cleanse it.
And
Perhaps-
what would that involve?
Perhaps
Do I
if
have
you
to
cleanse
touch it
it'll
again?
give
I'm,
the powers
I'm
back.
afraid to touch it.
You will.
Okay.
And she says, she looks over. Give me a last name for Ralph.
Gleason.
Guano. Ralph Guano.
She says, Sir Gleason, pick up the gauntlet and put it in Greyhide's bag. And he goes and picks up the gauntlet. People watch him as he picks up the gauntlet. And he holds it and he starts bringing it over. And immediately shoves it on his hand. And takes out his hammer that is still there, spins around and hits one of the guards behind him.
What?
Ralph puts on the gauntlet.
What?
Damn it, Ralph.
All right. I take my bow out.
Greyhide, you still have a small sense of this. It's not like before, but the hammer hits into the guard. The guard buckles over and falls over, and you see a slight filament connecting from the gauntlet to you
Well,
as it
shit.
slowly fades away. Roll initiative. Actually,
Oh, no,
it's
Ralph.
9:52. We'll probably pick this up next time.
No!
Ralph,
No!
put it on the gauntlet.
No!
Ralph.
No!
Ralph Waldo Emerson Gleason.
No! Well, this is unexpected.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn it, Ralph. You know, could you have... Damn it.
He
Well,
rolled
we are
really
in the
bad.
we're
rolled
in the
really
Hall of
bad.
Justice, and there's other paladins who might
Yeah.
help us, including Savra. So this might actually go our way. But
I'm
wow,
not sure.
Ralph, pretty bold move, dude. Holy shit!
I mean, honestly, Savra told him to pick up the gauntlet. I think she was setting him up for failure. I think there's a little power struggle in here, and she was taking down a little bit of a witch hunt, if you
It's
ask me.
because he has the gem too. I bet you the gem is sort of guiding Ralph. Oh my goodness.
We should all just get drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
Really?
We gotta kill Ralphie boy.
Cat?
Hey, Ralphie boy. Ralph Gleason. Oh, wow.
So, anyways, we'll pick up this discussion about what happened at the recap, which we have on Monday. So, if you're interested in that, check us out at Monday at 8, where we discuss what happened on the previous episode. We try to keep it somewhat to ourselves until then. So, thank you all for watching. Sorry we ended 6 minutes early. It's just that battle would take some time. And we will see you next time after I find the outro.
Enjoy your ramen.
And thank you
Enjoy your
for
ramen.
joining us.
Emmy Ramen. If you want to do low carb ramen,
Oh.
check them out. Coupon code are the roll, $5 off. It's great.
I had ramen right before the stream, not even joking.
She did have ramen,
Just
and
like
she
that.
wished that she didn't
So
just eat a
good.
bucket of carbs when doing it. She told
I
us.
do wish. That's when
True.
happens when you live in
Too late.
Canada.
See you later, Master Sprout. See you later, Cleage.
See you Monday.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thank you for
Cleave.
watching.
Bye,
See ya,
Chris. Bye,
Paul.
Paul.
Good night,
Thank you for all
Paul.
the mood swings. We'll have to
Oh, yeah.
reevaluate the cost of that, but
Oh. Very
It's going to
fun.
cost us all dearly, I think, next week
Lemon.
when Ralph
What is it?
kills us
Lemon.
all.
Lemon petite pie. Petite lemon pie. I forget.
Did not
Petite-
see that
Oh, yeah.
coming.
Oh, yeah.
Ralph putting
Thank
on
you
the
for
gauntlet.
subscribing.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Crowley.
I'm telling you,
And we
Zafra
will
made a bad
see-
call.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Possibly.
What a noob.
What a noob.
Uh-oh. One quick for the road. Patrick wants you to say headlong into danger.
I'm going to say it directly to Ralph. Headlong into danger!
And we will
Come on,
see you next time.
Perfect.
Outro.
Oh,